Hello, fourth graders. Today you have completed your first online class. I'm so proud of you. I've heard from a lot of you all day long, and I want to tell you, you're making the transition very well. So we have new IXLs with new usernames, new passwords, where a lot of you can now use every subject unlimited. I know that some of you had no problems with your passwords, but for me, I was not able to see the activity because a lot of those passwords were set up by other teachers. So I had no way to see the data, I had no way to see the grades. So we are now entering into a new phase, and we have our new passwords and our new usernames. So we're up and ready for tomorrow. So let's start with our agendas. But first, I want to say that you are now living in history. This has never happened before in my lifetime, but I've read about pandemics. They've happened before. We've had bubonic, the bubonic plague, swine flu. We've had the Spanish flu, smallpox, polio. All those were pandemics that affected the world pretty badly because there were no vaccinations. So someone's going to ask you one day, how did you deal with the coronavirus? You are living through history, and you will be able to tell them, this was my experience. So keep in mind, fourth graders, how you are learning about the French and Indian War, and fifth graders, how you're reading about World War One. This is someday, what we're experiencing now is someday going to be in the history books. I just want you to be mindful of that. Okay, so yesterday when I did the lesson, I was trying to do it how we do it in class, how we schedule it. I should say schedule in class, where I have fourth grade math, fifth grade math here, fifth grade science. But when I introduce the lesson to this evening, I'm going to do fourth grade first, and then I'm going to do fifth grade, okay? So let's get started. So, itchy nose, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with the fourth grade. So we're going to do Bible first. So fourth and fifth graders, you're doing the same thing in Bible. Gabby has set up a group chat for the class. It's not necessarily going to work while you guys are actually doing class because we're on different learning blocks. So some are on early learning blocks, some have chosen to do mid-morning, some have chosen to do afternoon. So it's more so the chat is more so for you all to talk after school, to talk about your experiences, to talk about anything that you don't understand, because I still want you to remain close as a class and to have some type of social network and to talk about your experience because this is different. But for Bible, I think that the group chat may work because in Bible, you're required to do a lot of group work. So if it's conducive to your schedule, you could try to do a group chat with Bible if you can. If not, do not worry about it. Okay, so let's get started with fourth grade. We're going to go with math. Let's get started. You're going to go to math and click on multiplication, and that's D, subtitle D. And you're going to click on identify factors. That is number 7. Once you click on identify factors, you're going to click on learn with an example. So, factors. 7 times 5 is 35. What's the factor of 35? Well, 7 and 5 are one of the factors. 35 and 1 are one of the factors. So just keep that in mind. That is something that we did go over class. So when you see that exercise, you should be able to know how to do it. Then we're going to go to F, mixed operations. And you're going to go to F4. Estimate sums, differences, products, and quotients. And you're going to have some word problems in there. So F4, okay, number 4. Let's go to reading comprehension. Today's Tuesday, so it's reading comprehension. So let's go to our main idea. Use key details to determine the main idea. So you're going to click on, that's A, and then you're going to click on 1. And so remember what our main idea is. Ask yourself, what is the author trying to tell us? And it's usually a sentence that tells what the article is about. It's usually at the beginning, sometimes at the end. But you just have to read very carefully and don't rush through it. Then you're going to go to F, literary devices. Click on F1. Identify similes and metaphors. That's a fun exercise, but remember to click on Learn with an example. Okay, that's it for your reading comprehension, 4th grade. Then you're going to go to social science. Now, I send out an email every evening, so in the email I will have a reading comprehension link. You're going to read about the Louisiana Purchase. Then you're going to have questions to answer. After you do that exercise, you go back to iExcel, to F, to maps. Then you're going to read a map and cardinal directions. That's exercise 1. You're going to click on that and you're going to complete that exercise. And that's it for your learning day, 4th graders. Be wise about it and make sure you ask questions. As you could see from today, I'm available all day. I'm still your teacher. I might not be with you, but I'm with you. So you could email me, comment on YouTube, whatever you need to do to get to Miss K, I'm here. All right, 5th graders, we're going to your math. Go to iExcel. Then you're going to go to E, exponents. Then you're going to go to number 1, understanding exponents. Click on Learn with an example. Once you click on that, you're going to start your exercise. Then you're going to go to D, division. Then you go to 13, divide by 4 numbers and 2 digits. And that's it for your math, 4th graders. Then you're going to go to reading strategies. And then you're going to go to A, main idea. Use key details to determine the main idea. Be very careful with your reading. Be very careful with how you comprehend your reading, because it's very easy to mix up the main idea. Ask yourself, what is the author trying to tell us? Then you're going to go to F. Then you're going to click on number 2, similes and metaphors with pictures. Click on the Learn with an example before you begin this exercise. Okay, and then you're going to click on A, maps. Read a map, cardinal directions. You don't click on A, but you go to maps, then you click on 1. Then you're going to click on B, oceans and continents. And you're going to complete exercise 1. And that is it for your day. Also, I know you're wondering, do we still have assessments every Monday? No, because of the circumstances, but I'm going to start project-based learning where we have projects. So assessments will be transformed to projects. I'm not starting that this week, but it will start next week. I'm going to have projects for math, science, history, etc. Okay? Also, Miss K, why are we using iExcel? Because it is the best way for me to keep up with your scores and your grades while we're doing distant learning. When we have textbooks and papers, it's so hard for me to keep track. But with iExcel, I'm able to have a diagnostic data of your activity of learning every day. I could keep track of it. I could have your scores, and I could see, look in, okay, this student was working today. I see their activity, I'm able to grade, and I'm able to go from there. Okay, I'm very proud of all of you fourth and fifth graders. Keep up the good work. Remember, we are still a class. Remember, we are still learning every day. Go to your group chat that Gabby has set up. Talk to your classmates. Share your experiences. Be mindful that not everyone's on the same learning block. So be considerate of not bothering them while they're trying to learn and do their lessons. But remember, use it as a source to meet after your school day, where you could discuss and talk about your online experiences. Okay, happy learning, and I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.